Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to
Salam.
everyone.
Salam.
So my name is MOHAMAD AYMAN, metric number 180704.
Hi, my name is ELIANA AHMAD. My metric number is 176170.
Assalamualaikum. My name is NORSHAFIKA bin ISMAIL. My metric number 175893.
Hi, my name is AHMAD SYUAIB bin Muhammad YUSOF. My meeting number is 180355.
Okay, so here we are again in our group discussion 6,
Yeah.
which is perhaps the final
Yeah.
discussion.
InsyaAllah.
Okay, so after 5 discussions, so perhaps today we're going to discuss basically about what do you guys feel, doing the two parts of our production, and maybe we can compare, contrast, and what else we can improvise in our production. Yeah.
So, as for me, before we go further about the tell production, I want to share something about Lex lah. So, as for me, to be honest, Lex is very help because it makes us to speak in English at least once a week, right? So it can improve our fluency to talk to have a conversation in English. Yes.
Because you see, we don't have the culture of speaking English, even though in English class itself,
Even
So
we are presenting English, but we also cannot speak and
you only speak when you have to speak.
Yeah.
Right? So I mean that really doesn't improvise you because you need to practice speaking. You need to practice all the time. Yeah. So if you don't practice, then you will lost. You get lost. Yeah. So
So yes, I agree all of you because Lex is something is interesting course because sometimes we no need time to speak in English, but Lex helping almost help me to speak in English, to speak better, and then can help me to
communication
get
with
communication with and get pronunciation to be better, something like that.
and I also want to wish them for all of you because always help me to acting, to speak, and even we are different course faculty, and I think we also hard to meet always, but we try the better best to meet and finish the task.
okay, so basically what I feel when carrying out the task is that actually it's kind of easy to work with you guys, of course, and it makes me because telltale it has nothing to do with my engineering course. So I mean, it's something different that actually exposes me, which I believe there is the importance of it. Perhaps maybe when I have kids, I can tell them sorry or something. I mean, it does make sense, right? Maybe in a way, yes. Not always you have to do things only related to your field and to your interest. Perhaps you can develop interest in other things when you discover them. Because sometimes you never try them, so you don't know whether you like it or not. Like, so when you have exposure like this, like Lex, for example, you try different things, and even Lex, there are wide, a lot of things, right? Karaoke and so on, right? So I mean, you try things, maybe perhaps you can develop interest in it. Yeah, and I think basically for our production it was kind of okay, and comparing the first one to the second one, well, the first one we did it kind of very fast and everything, and it has not to say less moral value, but then the way we prepare, we have we lack preparation. So the second one we came up with a different approach and something more interesting as compared to the first one, where we have the background music and everything, right? And so I guess even if I'm the kid watching it, it's gonna be more interesting and it's gonna be more fun, right? Because in this video our target audience are kids, so I mean we need to think a way somehow that the kids are gonna be interested in it, which is of course something fun and everything, because that's what kids like, right? Yeah.
If for me, what I think about our production, I think the first production, I like the storyline. The storyline, for me, is very nice, and because have the narrator, have the actor, and have the good cameraman. And then for the second production, I like both production, and then second production, what I think is about the synchronize our group. So I like. So everyone have the part by part to tell, and then to give the idea to how to show the story for the kids. Then we try the best to make interesting for production and tell to something nice and have the good moral value to finding for the kids and then something like that.
Okay, for me, I think the goal of production are very good. I think because we are trying to best to acting, to story for the children.
Your turn.
Okay, share what you think.
Sorry for interrupt. Am I
Okay, it's
interrupting
okay.
you? Oh, okay. Okay, so as for me, all good lah. Yeah. As for me, yes, for the first production, a bit, a bit spoil, not spoil, but we need to, because that our first production. But for the second production, I think that we have improved a lot
Yeah.
with the music background, and what I think the way we present, the way we deliver the message, and I think for the tell and tell
Yeah.
video, like video, the most important thing is it gives me new knowledge, new skill on how we deliver a message
For kids, children.
for kids, for children, but we can apply. For example, in our course, to improve our presentation skill,
Alright,
right?
yeah.
Even if we just a story in front of camera, but actually sometimes to present in front of camera is more difficult than to present in front of people.
And then I want to add something for our group member, just for compare for the another less 6 group, right?
Yeah.
So for group, I think is everyone have the main and have the responsibility to do. So
finish the task,
it's very fair and yeah. So
Yeah. Finally, you guys
why
have anything else to say?
choose want to better production 1 or production 2?
I think 2 is better.
For you?
It's better.
I think also 2 is better because I like the synchronize for the group. And you?
Actually, about the
Productions.
the second production is better lah.
So you choose to second production.
Second production.
Alright.
Because
So
Even for the first production, the cameraman is very talented
yeah.
in videography, but I think
It sounds so right. Okay.
my second production is much better.
Oh,
So finally, I just want to advise you guys. You guys could really improvise a lot more in English. You guys should practice speaking English. Just like Malay, you speak it every day, and then you're so fluent in it, right? So even in English, you shouldn't feel shy to speak because it's gonna improvise yourself. It's gonna give you guys advantage in the future. It's for yourself as well, right? So do speak English. Don't feel shame to speak. Because some people would think that you're a hypocrite and everything. But this is all mentality. If you wanna fulfill people's feeling, then you will never be good. So just put it aside and be yourself.
Thank you for the advice. Actually, because the word perhaps that you always use, I just use for several weeks, and it helped me to make my sentence better.
Because it can be used a lot of
Okay,
things, right?
I start to use.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So slowly you can pick up some things, you know, hearing people speak.
So I want to say thank you for all of you because all of you have good
Cooperation.
good cooperation, chemistry, and then help to do let's be better and easy to do. And then also for the Sir Ottoman, thank you for the monitor for our group, and then
uh, I hope we hope
we can pass.
we can get
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so anything else?
Okay.
So thank you for being my group members. I really appreciate the cooperation of the group. Right? Okay, so basically it's the end of our discussion. So thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.